The NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right fit for your game. Then, choose your physical profile, modify your attribute caps, and you pick the takeover you want. After you've personalized your build, it's time to test your potential. You get to select the overall you want to play as for the game, all the way up to a 99. Then it's time to pick your badges. The upgrades available are based on the attributes you have in each category. And it's your decision on how to divide up the badges. Do you want to max them out with a few Hall of Fame badges? Or do you want a little bit of everything by using bronze and silver? It's your call. Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play 1 test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game. That's right, you'll be able to play 5 total games with access to 4 stacked teams. Current Clippers, current Bucks, all-time Celtics, and all-time Lakers.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
2KU is also back in this year's demo, so if you want to get a feel for the game or just work on your skills, there's no better place to do it. Are you ready? Because your path to NBA 2K21 starts now.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my Player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk about the Lakers, but then you bring up that argument, and I really don't have anything to say about it, unfortunately. So that's a low blow.
So I'm going with the Celtics.
I'm going to go with the Lakers. It's on, Alexis.
It's on. Let's go.
Stop.
Kobe attacking, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Game time, hang time. Who been the plug in the power? Ayy, came with a charge in my alley. Charge to the game like it's credit. Your team crowd me to edit. Yeah, I see face so get it. Hold up, ooh, that's good. Need a minute, need a play to revive. Let's get a shot pressing. Now you say what I say. They got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up. I don't miss often. No look, I had to boss up, get the post up when it's OT. When I'm home, see me that gold ring with that way go on me. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. I'm going in, I'm making plays. So get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, hey, get out the way, get out the way. I'm going in, I'm making plays. So get out the way.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV. Check it out.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached number 200.
Here's Tatum and Slam.
In your food.
You play 2K
All the time.
You act.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now you have an album. Anything you can't do?
I can't lose to playing you.
So I just got off of your live stream seeing you react to winning the contest. Congratulations.
You're right, man.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
They beat us in the house, man. This is the only team that beat us this season.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for...
Oh, wow. Yes, sir.
For NBA action, this is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Sexton.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the...
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, we're seeing a new trend in NBA practices. Coaches are marking the court in different ways to help players visualize where they need to be. Take, for example, a 4-point line, rewarding players for stretching their shooting range. And a corner three, in some cases, is worth 4 points in practice. And that encourages players to take that high-value shot. There's a lot of coaches thinking outside the box. But
a lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. Clark up front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt, with guys about your size, Kevin.
Wait a minute. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Murray. He's out there with Colin Sexton. And it's battle at the power forward. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Then there's Bull. Then it's Turner. And it's Ramsey in at the 4 spot. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Murray, good.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
Turner against Murray. Master Ramsey puts up a 3. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
All free throws good from Turner.
And you know, guys, the Spurs team dinners, the stuff of legends, just building camaraderie and getting to know one another and being orchestrated with care by head coach Greg Popovich. And they enjoyed the finest restaurants and great food and drink, but the fellowship and camaraderie, probably the most important part of those dinner gatherings.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now Sexton. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn. Clark, the act of getting dinner, sitting down to a meal. As a team, it brings people together.
It really does, guys. And I can't overstate it. When you get a chance to know your teammates off the court, it adds to your ability to play for them on the court. It can't always be just about grind. There has to be some compassion, some caring, some understanding. And sometimes the best places to do that are at restaurants with good food and good drink.
Barrett, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Torres. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Turner passes to Bull. No good. Shot missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Gobert the pass to Banner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Fader on the way. Gobert can't hit.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And Turner throws it down.
Watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling, Greg. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second basket.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact. And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Poke loose. It's Turner looking around. Right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. Is it hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game?
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult, but as you've spent time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers you. So I think as you mature in the league, it becomes much easier to know what's an injury and what's something that you can work through.
That word tolerance becomes pretty important, doesn't it?
Yeah, and everybody's a little different in that regard, Kevin. Some guys have a high tolerance, others have a low or moderate. But again, it's about knowing your body.
Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Knox. Off the left rim and out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
A shot by Turner, no good. Spurs trail by 3.
That was mine, bro. Bro got crossed over.
Murray surveying the D. And the pass to Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Passes it to Knox. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Out to Turner. Tries again. New York with a new 14. They shoot again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Murray. He's been dominant over the last month. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one.
Putting up points.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Here's Gray. That shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
The shot by Turner, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Now, here's Sexton. He's covered closely. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Turner inside. Gray's there. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Spurs have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. To the wing right side. Cousins, the pass to Gardner. And he drops it in from the low post. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. That shot, no good. Nice D from Cousins. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
There's the steal. Johnson against Turner. Pass to Wagner. Wide open look. They get it back. Turner against Johnson. Goes back up. Wagner controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Woo! And the Knicks lead by 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
So another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Down low, it's intercepted. Here's Gray. Turner covering. Johnson outside. Fires for 3. Gray's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
We have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, a former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Outside Turner. Pass to Wagner. Outside Turner, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio making a switch here. Delgado's checked in. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Gray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Come
Yeah, I
on,
couldn't agree
man.
with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy
Yo,
inside.
facts, what up,
The Knicks with the lead.
Facts, yo.
Now here's Turner. Stamen in the scoring display for him. Hell. It's
Man,
rebounded
my
by
boy
Gray.
can't score at the
They've
basket.
been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Nah, pass that back. You don't know what he's doing, bro.
To the middle, held. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 4th assist in this one. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And there's the pass to Gray. Shot clock at 6. Fires from
Get that out of
the wing.
here.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to
Get
the
that out
bench
of
if
here.
he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here.
Get that back. And one.
And
Get
the
that
lead is
out.
good.
Come on, rookie.
And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Sexton with it. Takes the 13-footer.
I was there.
Right after this.
I was there. What? Nay in the network again. What? No, you can't do it. That's my sis right there. Big mob, but no mob. You heard? Ooh. Come on, man. Don't be mad at me. I ball up. What up, my boy TJ? I ball up, bro. It's on Hall of Fame. Don't get it twisted. It's on Hall of Fame, man.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances.
You know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive.
Big head.
Energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Sexton, and it's Gray in at the 1 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Magic was sensational. He scored 54 points, and his active hands were on display again, with a lot of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him.
Come on, take that up on him, big man. Yo, take that up on him.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Oh, that was my steal, bro.
A tad short,
that was my steal. I went for it.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Boom. I got robbed.
Out to the right wing. The open look here for Sexton. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Turner finds Clarkson. Outside Turner. Shot clock at 5. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Coleman's checked in for the Knicks. Off the inbound. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Torres, the pass to Delgado. Here's Murray. Knicks with the rebound.
Good boy.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And one?
Coleman gets the bucket.
Yeah, he pays too much attention to me. And one, let's ball.
And the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Murray.
Get that out of here. Stop trying to play me out. Let's go.
And the ref saying you kicked.
Defense. Let's go.
Ball. He's checked in for the Knicks. Kevin Knox comes in for Gary
Stop
Harris.
do all that extra pump fake, stutter step. I was on all that.
Kevin Knox. Passes it to Battle. Turner against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's all.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. Murray's got his second bucket.
I think making this a more consistent part of his game, Murray, nice to see him knock it down from there.
Clark coming out of Washington is a one-and-done. DeJounte Murray.
Hey, stop watching me. He can't hold
well.
Mo.
The 29th pick in the 2016 draft.
You know he
Guys
can't hold
taken by
on.
the Spurs.
Don't even put him on.
Excellent physical tools and outstanding athleticism. Was surprising that he left when he did. I recall that.
I got that. Stop playing with me. I read defenses. That's what I do. I read defense.
He's got a chance to be special.
Ah! I tried to set him up. I thought you was there to set you up, boy.
Torres, the pass to Delgado.
No, he not. No, he not.
Kicks it out to Johnson.
No, he not.
Here's Delgado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep. They get it back.
Exactly. That's what they want. Get offensive rebounds like that.
Back there.
And
They
one
done
chance it,
calculated
right?
it.
Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pulls up from the corner, and it's Ball that time on the assist by
You
two.
gonna guard my boy?
And the Knicks lead by 5.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter,
Nah,
but
guard
you could
him.
just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Jump ball. Yeah, man, they gave us that loss. That only loss we got this season is by these pussies right here.
And the Spurs with possession. Here's
We need to get
Torres.
that. We need to get that back.
Got 3 off
go.
the mark. The Knicks leading by 5. It's stolen by Johnson. And that
Yeah,
will
I'm
be
not
2 free
letting him
throws
get that.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And
Coach
team
ain't
free
giving
throw
me
numbers
no more bricks.
really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
It's checked in for the Knicks. And San Antonio with the change here too. Cousins is checked in. Pass to Coleman. Back to Turner. Jacks up a 3.
Oh,
No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Pass to Cousins.
come on, that was me.
Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Cousins.
Get that out of here.
Tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Nice speed that time from Turner. Bulls got the lead up to 6 now for New York. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Murray the pass to Johnson. Dishes it to Murray. Feeds it to Cousins. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
Got him.
Turner passes to Barrett.
And one, bro.
And it's blocked.
Oh.
The dish to Murray. Turner with
Got
the
him. Robbery.
steal. He lobs up.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. They sleep.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a
They
ridiculous
sleep.
offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been
That's a cookie
spectacular.
again.
Never mind
You
it
can't
coming
tell
at
him up.
the
Come
end
here, my young
of an
boy.
alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got
Stop
this
playing
team
with me.
just a
Back-to-back
step away
alley-oop.
from being completely
Stop
seated.
playing with me.
And you know, entering the draft, Ball was
Back-to-back
a polarizing
alley-oop.
prospect.
Let's go.
Scouts didn't know who to compare him to, and maybe still haven't figured it out.
Murray the pass to Cousins. Back to Murray. Cousins trying to free himself up. And no good. The try spell continuing for him.
+8 in the rebound differential.
Ooh! Back-to-back alley-oops and threes. He on fire.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of the center?
Well, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a joy to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game. But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there.
Man.
In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good names. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Come on, bro.
Murray against Turner. Fires from 14 to the right side. And Gobert kicks to Murray. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Oh, trying for it. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The Spurs making a switch here. Plays checked in. The pass to Torres. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Inside.
Good pass.
That is his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Assists like that have typified their
Boy, Navy out here, man.
Ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Cousins.
Get it out of here.
Off the backboard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Murray against Turner. Murray, good.
Could have got robbed
He's
again.
really capable from the mid-range, and I think the more Murray shoots from there, the more of a threat he'll be, and the more well-rounded offensively he'll be.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Fantastic positioning there
foul,
to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects
Get that out
on the
of here.
release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game. And the first one drops. Clark, a lot of fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying. If you're moving your lower upper body to help a teammate with your screen,
I'm gonna post him. Get it up! Get it
most
up!
times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is
He's about to make him call 3 seconds on me, bro. Stop it. Robbed him. Robbed him. He could have got robbed.
Now, here's Sexton. Turner covering.
I was right there. Get that out of here. Stop playing with us, bro. Sick of y'all, man.
Always going up for the
bang it on DeMarcus Cousins. Stop playing with me.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Through that alley for my
If there's
boy.
any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Sexton. They get the rebound.
Get it out.
And it's blocked. They retain possession.
I'm hacking him. Get out of there. I'm hacking him.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Picking up his 2nd foul here has to be careful because they can.
I don't need to be careful about nothing. I got 14 points, 14 assists.
Harris is checked in.
What you talking about, bro? That's why you a reporter and I'm on the court.
T right on him. Here's Torres. Plays it from beyond the arc.
Deep.
10 points for him.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
And here is Turner. He's got 14. Pass to Wagner.
Take that up on him. He a little dude.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the
Crazy
defense
mismatch
all
right
game
there.
long.
Let's go.
Spurs trail by 11. Gray passes to Torres. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Gray. The tray. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they've got to talk to each other on D. Their miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Turner passes to Wagner. That ball.
Come on, bro.
Nice
Step
feed
my
that
boy
time
up,
from
man.
Turner. Wagner's
Step
got
my
10
boy
points
up,
in the
bro.
game.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively.
Like it up, share it up, M4MG. Oh, he got robbed. He got robbed.
Is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Gray. Knicks with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Torres, the pass to Gray.
Ain't
Kicks to
about
Sexton.
that.
With the teardrop.
Come
And a
on.
lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
They was all over that boy. He wasn't getting away. That's all.
It hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness
Yeah, that's what I'm
correlates
trying to say
with
too.
play
With a
better.
foul.
So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
There wasn't no foul in there, bro.
The first one falls.
And the aggressiveness Sexton
Ref bailing
plays
him
with
out.
is
They bailed
infectious.
by him.
He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
I'll take it.
Here's Turner.
Get off of me. And one. Break his
Turner's got
ankle.
6
And
points
made
in the
the
quarter.
basket.
And I love the
Get off
tenacity,
him.
guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Harris. Right wing. Here's Gray. Off target from three-point range. And we
Off
finished
target,
one half of
let's go.
basketball. It's the Knicks up by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. DeMarcus, you guys have had chances, but you haven't taken advantage of those chances. What do you say to the team?
That's something I've been preaching on. They're giving us a lot of opportunities.
Man, he
We gotta
got
do something
2
with it.
points.
So
He 1 for
hopefully we
4.
can keep them missing shots and we can get something out of it.
Sit your ass down.
We'll see what happens in the second half. Thanks, DeMarcus. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Dimes has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Knicks,
tonight,
Barrett Knox are the wingmen. Then it's Turner. Then there's Bull. And it's Ramsey in at the power forward position. Has to Gobert. Murray outside. With some arc. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Battle.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Barrett.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Battle passes to Murray.
Get that out of here.
Back by Turner.
Get that out of here,
And a
bro.
big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
Stop playing with it.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Get out of here, man. Play that defense.
Sexton, 12 points for him. And talking about Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
2 points, that one goes. Bol's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 18. Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray outside. Shoots over Turner. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. In the corner, Knox with it. There's the triple. That ball. High speed that time from Turner. Knox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the pass to Torres. And it's blocked. And
get it out of there.
And he recovers it.
Get it out of there. Good defense.
The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played. I need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line.
Crazy.
And then also defensively be a little more committed to that.
Let's go!
Passing, scoring, rebounding, those are things that I did pretty well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Knicks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The Spurs making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manute, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Passes to Delgado, and it's denied. They recover it.
And, you know, Cousins is a wrecking ball inside, guys. Effective at using his size to draw the contact close to the rim. He's a hard guy to defend.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line
more than
just about anyone.
Coleman's checked in for Bull. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Knox. Back to Clarkson. Fires the three. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Looking to get back on track here. And Murray finishes it off. Murray's got 8 points.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
The Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Clarkson. Barrett with the ball. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
GG, let's go.
And the Knicks with possession here. Dishes it to Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Is on Colin Sexton.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
No good on the free throw.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Come on, bro. You want to tap everybody on your mother, bro. Come on, bro.
And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 14. Murray, the pass to Delgado. Back to Murray, the pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Here's Delgado. 6 to shoot.
Uh-oh, got it. Come on, Yo got it. Yo got it. Yo got it.
Murray right
Yo
side.
got it. Let's go.
Kept alive. Second chance shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now we in foul trouble.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
We gonna fuck y'all up, man. They're gonna get you back in this game.
Both good from the line that time. Barrett with the ball. 5 points in the game.
Come on, RJ, stop playing.
This is it to Knox.
Okay, Kevin.
Here's Barrett.
Okay, Kevin, back to RJ. Okay. Pick to the basket.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. The defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Set up that defense.
Sexton,
Come on.
the pass to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Johnson's got 9. The Knicks leading by 10.
Really up by 10 now.
Pass to Knox. He dishes it to Barrett.
Oh, RJ, pull up.
Hits the front of the rim and out. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Wow.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
That's a timeout.
14 points for Colin Sexton.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Murray, the pass to Cousins.
Oh.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, coach.
And Cousins lives at the line, just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Both teams deciding to
That
change
free
it
throw
up.
off, bro. DeMarcus wonder what's going on. Good job, my boy Kev. You did good out there. You did good out there.
Good on the second free throw. The
Come on,
Knicks
y'all.
leading by 7.
Keep that 7-point lead going, y'all. Come on.
Clarkson kicks to Harris.
Oh.
And here's Clarkson.
Uh-oh. Corner.
Beyond the
Corner pocket.
The rebound by Delgado.
Oh.
Delgado's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, that's
The
all.
Spurs getting another chance
That's
here.
all.
The shot by
Good
Sexton, no good.
defense.
And he did everything
Push that rock,
he could
push
to
the
make
rock,
that
push the
shot
rock.
as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will
What is
pump
he
him
doing,
up because
y'all?
he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
They make no basket. Oh, what's up with my bench?
Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists in the game.
Now they only up by 4.
Hell, he's guarded by Cousins.
That's a
Here's
pull-up.
Coleman.
That's a pull-up.
And he can't stop this drop. Another miss. Now, here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Here's Gray. And another basket for San Antonio.
Come
and
out.
the Knicks decide to take their first
Coach, you
time
took
out
long
here.
as hell.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good
Coach, you've
position
been taking
defense
long
going
as
here.
hell.
That
Because
should
talking
be the
about
answer
what's up with you,
to get
son?
away from the sloppy fouls.
They wild on that.
Wagner, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Coach, you still
Here's
got me on the
Clarkson.
bench? Come on, Coach.
Now Harris. Pass to Coleman.
You niggas just had like an 18-0 run. Niggas still got me on the bench after an 18-0 run.
And the
Swat it
rejection
up.
by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes,
Brick,
as we saw in the
baby,
first half.
Yeah, now Coach got me out there.
Sexton.
Now Coach got me out there, yeah.
Sexton's
thought
got
so.
4 this quarter.
And
thought
superb
so,
at
bro.
just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Clarkson passes to Harris. The end the drought. And that one hits back iron.
They
San
can't end the
Antonio's
drought,
gone
yo.
into the 3-point range
Niggas,
4
they
times
can't end
since
it.
halftime
Ew,
and
get it
barely
out of
2
here.
them.
Good defense. Good defense. That's my rookie. That's my rookie. Nobody touched to the basket. He pulled up.
Off target
Brick
from
City.
outside.
Brick
And here's
after
Cousins
brick.
to bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Gardner. He kicks it to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains
Let
possession.
me get in that game.
Torres checked in for Jordan Clarkson. The Spurs also
Let me get
with
in
the
the
sub. Torres checked in for Colin Sexton.
Let me get in the game. Let's go.
Pocket 2, Gray. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Harris finds Turner.
And one! Let's go! Let's go! Off the pin!
The size disadvantage attacking.
Word! Oh, he said this gonna lead to AO. Yo, niggas, everybody left, bro.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
They
And
left
guys,
me
he
in
had a
there.
big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the strike. He was feeling it. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Stop playing with me. I got him. Stop playing with me.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's good for 2.
That was a nice pass.
And it's 7 points here for Cousins.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh, that's fresh money.
Nobody can guard him down there.
Ramsey passes to Wagner. Now here is Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
To the left side wing.
There you go. Oh!
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And
Stop that fast break. Stop playing with me.
Torres, the pass to Gray. Now Cousins.
Who got the mismatch?
For the lead.
That's all.
And good that time. Cousins has got 7 now in this quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Let's call
Time
time
out
out
here.
here.
The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Close out this quarter, bro. Gotta close out this quarter. He threw up a prayer just now, so we ain't really got nothing to worry about.
The Knicks making a switch here. Holes checked in. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Now the pass to Ramsey. New York needs to get off a shot. He gets that one.
We got that. Well thought.
Bulls got 11
well thought
in the
out.
second half.
Wow, unconscious
well
has
thought
he been
out.
this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
That'll pass to Gardner. The dish to Cousins. It's blocked. And now the Knicks on the break. Harris has got the ball. Here's Ramsey. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And don't go away.
Let's
We'll
go.
be right back.
Closed out the quarter like we said. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
We swatted that and got busy. Did a game out here today. Man.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, they've got Gobert, and it's battle in at the 4 slot. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Toronto Raptors.
And that one against the Raptors, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Murray's checked in for San Antonio. To the inside, Gray rejected by Harris, and they're able to recover. Here's Gray, shoots it from just inside the baseline.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So for the Knicks, Knox, he's checked in for Wagner, and Barrett subbed in for Harris. He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Barrett with the ball. Oh, Turner in position. That shot, no good. Pass to Gray. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Ramsey. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Oh, yeah. Such a field shot there, the floater.
Murray, the pass to Gobert. Back to Murray. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Kicks it to Gray. Over Turner, and it's sent back by Turner. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, 4 blocks today. Let's go. Defense.
The Knicks leading by 4. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Ramsey. With the second effort, yep, it counts. And the Knicks lead by 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Gobert dishes to Gray. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on board.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Just
for my city, man.
Faces with that move.
For the city.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Murray outside. Pass to Torres. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. They grab their own miss. The Knicks leading by 6. Turner passes to Bull. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Spurs making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Here's Bol. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Let's go.
This has been a
10-point
great
lead.
job of
Close
just
out.
getting
Let's
into the
go.
middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players.
Get that out of here. Didn't I tell you about that? Get that out of here. I thought I told you about that.
Simple as that. We gotta dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
Here's Sexton. Connects from three-point range. Sexton's got 19 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And no good. Here's Turner. Here's Bol. Another shot. Gobert with the block. And here's Sexton. Turner comes with the double team. Murray right side.
I don't got it.
Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end. It's had a ripple effect on the team.
The first free throw is good.
One.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Easy.
Spurs trail by 9. And the pass to back. Inside. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by New York.
Come on.
Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Pass to Knox. He kicks to Barrett. Turner against Murray. Here's Bol.
Let's go. They can't stop him down there,
as the whistle
man.
blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
He is a problem. Worried.
Poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring. And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Spurs trail by 8. Murray, the pass to Torres. Back to Murray. Gobert with the bounce pass. And that one's on scoring.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Barrett. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Passes it to Torres. Now here's Murray. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was.
Yo, let's challenge
the
that.
coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, each bucket's so critical.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. That's the ball. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Rocket 6. Here's Ramsey. Doesn't go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Murray, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Sexton, and the Spurs scoring again.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Turner. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll hit to the line. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Let's go.
That free throw good from Turner. Spurs trail by 3. Now Sexton. The pass to Banner. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
New York shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their own leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
At the elbow, it's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. That one goes. Count it.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in the bind.
Looking to get it going. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Now, here's Sexton. To the paint, here's Battle. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist in the game. Turner inside. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact.
That's
it's a flagrant one foul.
Go.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike.
You needed those too.
Passes to Ramsey. And finally they hit one.
Let's go.
And now a 5-point Knicks lead.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
His game continuing to evolve, guys, and shots like this prove Murray is the real deal.
And it's Turner off the drive. Kicks the ball. Pass to Knox. 5 to shoot. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Murray against Turner. Here's Ball. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Get off us.
34 points for Bol.
Get off us. Close them out. Close them out. Close them out. Look at them. Now they hustling. Close them out. Hit the fence. They loud. Hit the fence.
He's tightly guarded.
What a pass.
Such a wide open look.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Can't connect from short range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. He never lets a shot go uncontested.
He's talking about
crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Yo, you seen that? That was
55
dirty.
seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of
Let's go.
bounds
That's
as the
us.
Knicks gain possession.
That's us. Pure pressure. Pure pressure. Let's go.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turner against Murray. Turner passes to Knox. It's stolen by Gobert.
I'm back down the court. I'm back down the court.
On this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then
I'm back down the court. They ain't go right up with it. They ain't go right up with it.
Torres. Lost a bat.
Let's go.
The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him
Let's
to get a
go.
hand on that pass and
Pure
tip it out.
pressure.
You know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
San Antonio calls timeout.
What are you talking about?
They're down by 4. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot
They ain't
right
getting
off of
nothing,
the
no.
inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
They playing dirty. 26 assists. 28. 28, Chris. 28. All of Fame.
Here's Torres. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Come on, bro. Let's have to go to the line.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. Plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
They love me in the city. They love me out here.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws
Stop
that
playing,
officially
bro.
put this game out of reach.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
I'm not taking no
They trail
L's,
by
man. If I
4.
got drop 30
We've
assists,
got
I'm going to
13
do it.
seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Do whatever I got to
Trying to
do to
stay
get that
alive,
win.
they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Sexton. No good on the quick 3. They foul
Come
intentionally.
on,
That's
bro.
what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the
34
line.
on
It's a
him,
6-point ball game. 7 seconds left in the game. Murray with the bounce pass. On deep. That shot missing.
And he's been a force.
Come on, bro. Let the game in free throws.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever
Four.
it takes.
So it's New York picking up the win.
Yes.
It was a fantastic ball game, and
What
they did a
you
great
mean?
job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
That's
I
right.
mean, they faced some challenges, but when they needed to, on both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
You see the stats, man. Hall of Fame, bro. Man. They was desperate. They threw up that 3. They was doing, hey.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another.
Shaq, you know what I did? 34.7 rebounds, 28 assists. Legendary win, bro. Legendary game, bro.
Big.
Legendary game, bro. Come on, bro. Oh my God, Giannis. Giannis on Hall of Fame. Giannis. Yo, them boys giving me Giannis. What the people saying? Yeah. 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 28 assists. Yeah. Dish the rock, man. 34 points for me, 34 points for Bo. Yeah. Yeah. Them boys came alive tonight. Oh yeah, 34, 34. 34, 34. 34, 34, and 22 points. Let's go. Bucks got any injuries? Gotta check, man. It was all my advantages, man. The Bucks on fire. Oh, he's out. He's out. Chris Middleton out right now. Okay, that's a up, bro. That's a up, bro. Man, you dropped 17 points. My boy just dropped 34. What are you doing, boy? My boy had a hell of a game, though. Yo, that's a 5 for 5, man. My boy had 34 points, 7 rebounds, 28 assists, 6 steals, 5 blocks. 5 for 5. 5, 5, 5, bro. Bigger than a triple-double. We couldn't lose. Whole lot, Spurs. Whole lot, pussies. Hope we fucked it up for them. I think we did. Yeah, fucked it up for them. The Nuggets is balling. Brooklyn won 7. Damn. Just past Gary and Isaiah in assists, man. Boy is balling out here, bro. I'm going at the Bucks, man. Damn, we at their house too. This gonna be real. This is gonna be real. It's gonna be a hell of a fight right here. On paper, we can beat them. Alright, let's go.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris Burke, the announcer. It was Doris Burke from 2K.
Ooh. Okay. All right. That's it. That's payback. We're good. We're good. The game can end.
Oh, Giannis. Look at Giannis taking over the game. Great first pick by me. Easy bucket. Easy bucket. I'm a good sport. Just kidding.
Oh, good block. All right. 10-9. Sub to be the first one. Give me that LeBron! Woo! There it is. Sub, you're the first guy to beat the challenge.
How does that make you think? It's LeBron. There you go. That's what he does.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla.
Me too. And everybody thinks I'm so weird.
I know, they think I'm boring.
Right, me too.
So on a scale of 9 to 10, how much do you think this is going to change your life?
12 and a half? Yeah. For sure. 1 million?
I wouldn't be surprised if after this releases, I walk into a restaurant and I get a standing ovation.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Let's trick him. Come on out. Get you behind the back. Go around. And he's still blocking me.
Another block. Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end it.
I feel it. I feel it. I love it.
You are nasty, LD!
Ain't no stopping me. No stopping me.
Any type of food that you miss from Australia?
Nah, meat pies for sure.
What is that?
A pastry with meat inside it.
Sounds...
So 4 and 20 meat pie. That's my go-to when I go home.
I have one more favor to ask, though, Rachel. One more final hey guys for our fans out there.
Of course. Hey guys. Whoa. My whole camera almost fell over doing that. That's how excited I got.
So have you seen yourself in the game thus far? And what do you think about yourself in the game?
I really wish that I could have my fingernails fit in it because I really love that. But other than that, it looks just like me.
Question, are you the best 2K player on the Lakers?
I think I am because I don't think no one. If you're the cover athlete, you have to be like, you know. So I'm ready for any challenge.
What's the one movie that you could watch and never get tired of?
Oh my gosh, Wedding Crashers.
Favorite line? You gotta give it to me.
Mom, the meatloaf. Where's the meatloaf? Like that whole scene is just like everything.
Man, this year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and NBA 2K21, where everything is game. We're gonna have interviews, community, game tips, competition, and so much more, including everyone's favorite segment in 2K TV, Top Plays.
That's right, Top Plays, your best plays are coming to NBA 2K21. And in fact, when you're playing the demo, make sure to submit your best plays over social media using hashtag 2KTVWow, and we can see your best stuff in Season 7.
Enjoy the demo, and we will see you then.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2.
Alright. We back.
K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. On with Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, Emmy-nominated writer-producer Bill Simmons. Again, you're in the seat, and again, you're so lucky.
I can't believe Brent Barry's here. How'd you get him?
And told him that you were going to come in.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of sushi. And told him you were going to join us.
Wow. 4 of the greats. I'm so delighted to be here.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Toronto Raptors.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett Knox are the wingman. Then there's Paul. Then it's Turner. And it's Ramsey in at the power forward position. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo out there with Robinson. Then there's Sanders. And it's Diallo in at the 2 spot. Bill, you can feel the buzz inside the building with their newest Knick up there and playing and with a big role ahead of them.
Unbelievable. This finally worked out for the Knicks after 20 years of basically disaster.
Did you think this was going to happen?
I did. This is the biggest prize that's out there. Winning a title for the New York Knicks is the most important thing a basketball player can do right now. You have the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Knicks. The Knicks and Celtics have been around the longest. They've been around since 1946. The Knicks have won 2 titles ever, 69 and 73. If you are a 47-year-old Knicks fan, you basically remember nothing, no happiness. And this is it. They have 5, 6, 7 generations of fans, and they're dying to win again. And if he can pull this off, it's the best thing anyone can do.
What a score. Pass to Sanders. Outside Robinson. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Kicks it to Turner. To the middle. Here's Ramsey. Rebounded by the Bucks. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Left side Turner, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the work.
The G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Bull can't hit.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Garrett. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's hauled in by Giannis.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but you still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with him there.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Here's Garrett. Turner covering. Garrett, the pass to Giannis. Passes it to Sanders. Lets the three fly. And the Bucks miss again.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Turner passes to Bolt. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Yeah, inside Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Dimes.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
And the foul called on Dimes. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the Bucks working the ball around. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Garrett. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo, built 3 seasons ago, passing Kareem for most triple-doubles in Bucks history.
The Bucks to get Kareem and Giannis even in a 4-year span is pretty great.
Shocking.
Giannis has a chance to be like one of the best 30 players ever.
You're impressed. You like him, don't you?
I think athletically he is unparalleled. It's really like the people I've seen in person, LeBron, Westbrook, Giannis, there's just certain guys that have a different level of athleticism that you're kind of like, these are humans, right? And he's one of those guys.
Let's go. We're balling.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Sanders. Back to Giannis. And here's Diallo. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
At the line for 2. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Turner. Head shot off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Garrett. Right side, Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Sanders. Shot clock at 5. No good there. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. Is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book that there's always like a best guy in the postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's he's not playing, but he's really
into
figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. No one near Turner as he lets it go. New York with a new 14. A second chance effort. He kicks the bowl. Offensive rebound. And at last, they get one to fall. Bulls got 8 points.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Sanders. And the block shot grabs it out of the air.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that one drops. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Garrett. Turner covering. Garrett, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there. You're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ was better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
What about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors? And we talked about, my goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing that.
Now here's Giannis. It's good.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Down low, Pirtle with the steal. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Garrett's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Inside, Diamantopoulos. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Noel's checked in for the Bucks. Outside Turner to the paint and stolen by Noel. Pass to Sanders. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sanders has got the game time up here for Milwaukee. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Harris trying to get free. The shot by Turner no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Bill, if you're building a franchise from scratch, Which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25 this
and-
year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares, and is really competitive, and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I pick.
Now here's Turner, just 2 to shoot. It's rebounded by Garrett.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Back to Sanders. And it's Garrett in the corner. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here they go. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Sanders. Releases from the wing and drills it. Sanders has got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Turner passes to Wagner. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Back to the action after this word. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name.
In a good way, you gotta say.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Knicks, Turner is out there with Harris, and it's Wagner in at the center position. They get it back. There's Pirtle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He dropped in 34 points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the Ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like, the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Sanders' shot is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Wagner. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Knicks trail by 9. Turner with it. Now defended by Sanders.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Garrett. Turner covering. Garrett with the bucket. Garrett's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Turner passes to Wagner. Turner trying to free himself up. Wagner can't hit.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16-seed no-conference playoff format years ago. I think they're really worried about the travel, though. And they've looked at it, and they've really studied it, and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1, and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff, and it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West, which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Timeout called the Bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Both teams changing it up here. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Turner. Right now he leads in the East, getting plenty of ballots with his name on it.
And as much of an honor as it is to make the team, finishing number 1, I think it's just that much bigger.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. The Bucks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Sanders, no good on the free throw. Turner with it. Leonard picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And he's good on the second.
Let's go.
Bucks leading by 6. Sanders passes to Giannis. And it's Turner off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And a wide open look for Sanders. No good off the back of the rim. Knicks trail by 4. Barrett the pass to Ramsey. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. A shot block by Giannis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That one misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Come on,
It's on R.J. Barrett. For Milwaukee, they have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. Sanders hits them both.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Turner passes to Bull. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Sanders for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Sanders has got 24.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The pass to Ramsey. Back to Turner. Over Sanders. Here's Bull. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Bucks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. The Bucks making a change here. Watson Gaines checked in. Sanders hits them both. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Turner. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Diallo. The offensive rebound. Sanders. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Turner with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Turner against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ramsey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Turner looking around. To the inside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Sanders. A 3-pointer right on target. He's got 29 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so New York calls timeout. Without question, Sanders displaying his skills today.
Not sure what the defense is thinking or if they are.
I don't know anything. That boy balling.
1 second left. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Sanders displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the 3-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Antetokounmpo out there with Sanders. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Garrett in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Turner dishes the ball. Second shot opportunity. Robinson pulls it in.
Yo, we ain't getting no foul, bro.
Tonight. Here's Garrett. Turner covering. 11 feet away, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's his 4th. He would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
No.
Robinson finds Antetokounmpo. Ball's not loose. Turner with the steal. Here's Ramsey. No good on the triple.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Outside Turner. Here's Barrett. uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got it back down to within single digits for New York. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And the rejection by Giannis. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Turner leads the charge, and Turner throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Yep, that one goes in there. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Garrett. Turner covering. Antetokounmpo passes to Robinson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Barrett. 8 points for him. To the middle. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ramsey.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Outside Robinson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses from short range.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Great long strides there from Kevin Knox and a beautiful hoop gliding down the floor in transition.
Milwaukee leading by 8. There's Garrett. Giannis kicks to Garrett. Passes it to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Robinson with the block. But they get it back. Here's Bull. Tries yet again. Pass to Knox. And here is Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Coleman's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Turner. Bucks leading by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo, out left to the wing. Back to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got his first basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
New York calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Turner.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Barrett kicks to Turner. The pass to Bull. Here's Coleman. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Hurdle, he is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Let's go.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. And Blossomgame subbed in for Diallo.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Turner. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Here's Garrett. Passes it to Blossomgame. From the line, Milwaukee. No good that time either.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That ties it up. And that's 13 points for R.J. Barrett.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
To the inside, Leonard. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Wagner, he's checked in for New York. Gary Harris comes in for Barrett.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Here's Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And he knocks down the first one. Shooting for New York. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Garrett. Feeds it to Leonard. Knicks with the rebound. Now Turner. Pass to Coleman. And the rejection by Noel.
And Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Knicks. In 4th, the Bucks.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at two of the premier shot blocking teams in our league. And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And Turner throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And it's Leonard, top of the key. Noel with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul.
What?
That's his third
Come
foul
on,
from
bro.
the situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. First free throw is good. Sanders checked in for Milwaukee. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Inside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And there's the pass to Bossing. Fertile with the ball. Now, here's Sanders. He's got 36. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garrett. They get it again. Plays again.
Fuck out of here, bro.
The shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Fuck out of here,
it's
bro.
difficult to stay down on Pirtle's pump fake. He really exploits defenders with it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Turner against Noel. And it's Turner off the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Turner's got 15 points here in the second half. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Garrett. He has 6. And here's Sanders. Pass to Bossing. Kicks it to Noel. Goes back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
This is all the coaching staff is asking for from Nerlens Noel. Hit the glass and be a difference maker.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Garrett dishes to Sanders. Passes it to Purdy. Here's Garrett. Noel trying to break loose. Garrett's shot is off. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. For the tie. Milwaukee with the rebound. Noel's got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Sanders.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Good on both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Garrett, the pass to Sanders. Pirtle trying to get open. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticky.
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And Wagner pulls it down. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Turner. On the wing, Turner. For the tie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
We fight back, man.
And the first one at the line is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. 40 seconds left in the third. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Diamantopoulos, and he's
let's go. Take that lead.
Here,
close them out.
5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. Here's Wasengame. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Sanders. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee is to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound.
That's
nice
all they want, bro. That's all they want.
Pirtle's got 6 in the quarter.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Yo, they sweating everything.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. It's so valuable.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Turner. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Wagner in at the 5, down low. Turner passes to Ramsey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Sanders, and it's sent back by Turner. And they get it back. And the shot goes down. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 43% from the field. Now the pass to Wagner. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Turner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Knox, he's checked in for the Knicks. Knocked away. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Wasengame. Turner covering. And the basket by Wasengame.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Sanders. 6 to shoot. Bank shot, no good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And it's Turner off the drive. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's the floater. Diallo, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That gives them the lead. 34 points for
Stop
Dimes.
playing.
He's played a huge role in this
Stop
game to
playing.
this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Timeout called the Bucks.
course they
Dimes
called
with a
timeout.
strong contribution so far in this one.
Gotta be using this timeout to
Hey,
think about
timeout.
a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Robinson comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Leonard in for Blasingame. Ball, he's checked in for the Knicks. Barrett comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Giannis against Turner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from 14. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Turner off the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That free throw good from Turner.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Bucks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Sanders against Turner. It's stolen by Barrett. Turner passes to Ramsey. From down in the low post, it goes. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds. Giannis left side. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Barrett. Defense right on him. And Turner throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Pass to Leonard. To the wing right side. Now, here's Diallo. Guarded closer. Misses from close range. The Knicks with the lead. Now Turner. He feeds it to Bol. Another shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Giannis with the ball. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Ramsey. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Offensive rebound. And he converts the layup. Robinson's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
New York calls timeout. The Bucks making a switch here. Garrett's checked in. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
It's stolen by Barrett. He kicks it to Turner. Here's Bol. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Sanders' shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Let's go!
I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Loads it up for Giannis.
And it just keeps coming at you. Giannis
What was
has
that,
so
bro?
much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Turner inside. The pass to Knox. From outside the arc. Tries to save it and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 4. Sanders with the ball. Diallo kicks to Sanders. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Antetokounmpo passes to Robinson. They swipe it. Turner dishes the ball. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Giannis, no good. New York leading by 6. They get a hand on it. Sanders with the steal. Here's Garrett. Down low. Hangs. Here's Giannis. That's tipped. Robinson, that's good. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Turner. Robinson with the block. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break. Antetokounmpo running. Diallo, no good.
This has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Pass to Ramsey. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Diallo. Here's Sanders. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sanders has got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Here's Garrett. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Here's Bull. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy. Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dimes.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Here's Garrett. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint, Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The first one falls.
Let's go, man.
So he gets them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Here's Sanders, and Ball pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 3. Turner passes to Ramsey. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Outside Turner. He hangs and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
In the corner, it's Diallo. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
Here's Turner. That one a little long. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Giannis passes to Garrett. Basket counts. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
Outside Turner. Time on the clock.
Go!
Good D by Sanders. Here's Diallo. It's in!
Oh! Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Turner. A rebound by the
Bucks. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Oh!
Shot from the wing. Goal can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It'll cost you another play.
And now we got the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Turner. Oh, missed it.
Let's go.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. All 3 throws good from Turner.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Right wing. Here's Garrett, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Sanders. It's good!
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
New York calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Turner fires.
Oh!
Chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees Milwaukee take this. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Oh
Now,
my
folks, that's
God.
going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
Oh
Thanking you for being
God.
here. So long.
Nigga hit that shot, boy. That boy nice. Back-to-back 40-point games. He on fire, Brody. Who the fuck is this bitch-ass nigga, Brody? He is balling right now, bro. Oh, you done up next game. Now we know who you are. Now we know who you are. You are done up, Brody. Hey, yo. Damn. That was a good ass game, bro. Good ass game, bro. Hit that like, hit that shit, man.